There are a couple different ways to animate using ActionScript. One of them is using the onEnterFrame command we've already done, and the other one is using something else called setInterval. Now if you look at this Flash movie, it looks like both of these objects are doing the same thing. But there's some pretty significant differences I want to talk about. Open up the ActionScript here. At the top, this portion right here, I have my onEnterFrame method. And that was the box on the left. So what this is doing is every time the timeline enters a frame, the rotation of MC_box, that's the instance name, is 10 greater than the time before. So you see that it rotates 10 pixels every frame. If I wanted to change this, let's say I wanted to make it faster, I can change the 10 to 20. Go faster that way. Change it to 5, slow it down. Or I could modify the frame rate. So it looks like at 24 frames a second. Back to the ActionScript. So that's how onEnterFrame works. You don't have a ton of control. You can change the amount that something changes, or you can change the frame rate, but that's about it. setInterval, on the other hand, is a little bit more advanced. You have a lot more control on what you do. Here we have a function called spin. It's making MC_box1, that's the box on the right. It adds 1 to its rotation. If we scroll down, there's a variable called myInt, that's a number, and myInt equals setInterval spin, 1. setInterval runs a function every X amount of milliseconds. So I can change this to 66, press enter. Goes nice and slow. I can also change the amount that it's rotating. 10. Over to 5. Looks like that. Reduce this number to 10. So with setInterval, you almost have complete control over your animation without messing with the frame rate at all. See that if I slow the frame rate back down to 12 frames per second, setInterval runs the same. The animation looks a little bit choppy because it's still running at only 12 frames per second, but it's moving just as fast. And so there's the difference between the onEnterFrame and setInterval commands. In these next few videos, we're going to go over how to use the setInterval commands.